This is our first time reaction to Him, another Jordan Peele movie that's probably about race. Let's start it up in three, two, one, play.
Do you want this? I said, do you want this? If you want to transcend the game, you have to dig deep. Your mind and your body have to be in sync. Talent is how hard you're willing to work. No days off. No sleep. We grind. I'm never good enough. I'm never good enough. That's how great people think. So you're gonna have to ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice? This ain't a fucking game, man. This is everything. Do you want this? What are you willing to sacrifice? You fucking say it! Say it! Say it! Everything! And show me.
What the hell is that?
That is what? That is wild. That was wild. That was wild.
Oh man.
You want me to start off because you seem shocked, or you want to start? You got to get it off your chest.
I mean, I'm the sports head of the two of us, man. I mean, it started off like legit. I forgot for a second that was Jordan Peele. So I was like, oh, this might be an interesting take on, what it means to be in football. Oh, wow. I'm kind of interested in it. I was in for it. Then when they did that pivot, bro, I was like, damn, what is this? And of course, I was distracted by the actors. Marlon Wayne's in this, he's always interesting. But that guy that plays the main character, man, that dude is hilarious, man. Did you ever see Atlanta where he played the black white boy? It was with Kevin Samuels in it, and
That
he
was
had
him. I can't remember it.
yeah, look him up. He was in the scene where with Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, or rest. People don't like him, but rest in peace. He made him ask all. He asked him all these black questions to get a scholarship to go to college, and so he had to answer this question. Go check that episode out in Atlanta. It was basically about like what does it mean to be black, right, in America, and especially when you look like him. He could pass for white.
Yeah.
Hilarious. But this actor looked like he's got a little juice on him now. Good for him. But anyway, it's I don't know, Mr. Benja. This is very, very, very interesting. I don't know where they're getting this and what they're gonna do, but this screenplay was on the blacklist. I'm reading here. And the blacklist, if you don't know, was like the
Hmm.
top unpublished screenplays in Hollywood. So it looks like they finally got it made. And so now this is what Jordan Peele wants to put out there. So I don't know, Mr. Benja. I liked it. I mean, I'm not big into horror, but I'm intrigued enough to go check it out. What are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, I'm down with Monkey Paw Productions and Jordan Peele. They're Get Out, Us, and why can't I remember the name of the last one? Nope. Those all flowed. This one is brought from him, but it is written by Skip Bronke, Zach Ayers, Justin Tipping, and directed by Justin Tipping. So he's not as hands on in this one, but it's definitely got his mark on it. What I thought was interesting is how they're playing into some very current things. That first half wasn't just like a regular movie. It was this is like based on those motivational videos that you watch. If you watch, like, type in football motivation on YouTube, you'll get stuff like this, where it's the music, the working hard, and you got to keep going, you got to keep pushing. And if you've never been in an organized sport, at high school, college, whatever kind of level, then a lot of this may just fly past you. But there's this intensity and this pressure there that I kind of see coming out of this movie, and it's pretty bleak. And real quick, if you go back to, let's see, um, around 138
Hmm.
or around 135 in the timeline for this movie, you see the what he's standing on is kind of like a is
Mm.
the star in the circle, and
Hmm.
he's got the Christ pose up.
Mm.
And if you look in the background, I didn't pick apart this movie. I'm just now seeing this, so I'm sure you can get a detailed description of this later. But Jesus, him, the one,
Hmm.
Satan,
Mm.
you know, there's a lot of people talk about selling your soul to, your college, your work, your athletics and stuff like this. It starts to become this whole kind of religion. So there's undertones that they're not outrightly pushing, but they're putting out there. Very interesting to me.
Yeah, you know what? Horror film set in, man, Jordan Peele, man. I mean, granted, these other writers and directors are putting it out there, but Jordan Peele he's trying to put horror in pretty much different genres that we haven't seen before, right? The racial trauma horror, Get Out,
Yeah,
right? This is, the horror being, what does it mean to be a high professional in the United States now, right? Because there is the worship culture, right? So there's a religious overtones. There's that. I was reading the description. There's the celebrity nature of it all, right? The crazed fan nature of it all. So there's a lot of things. He's right. There's a lot of things open to horror. There was a thriller. It wasn't really a horror film with Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro movie called The Fan. I don't know if you saw that back in the day. And basically, it was an obsessed fan for a baseball player, and it was like he was like, you better get a home run. I'm going to kill you." Things like that. But this is taking it to the extreme level, right? Where you just the real religious overtones of what it means to be a celebrity sports star. And you're right, man. Having a son that's going through the whole thing of basketball right now, man, it's almost a 24-hour thing. Even at 9, where getting a lot of information, training, and he's becoming obsessed with it. Where you're like, wow, this is really shaping his personality to the point where I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
maybe you need to do some other stuff. Is it? Do you like Pokemon cards anymore? No, I think about basketball all the time. It's just, oh no, what have I created?
yeah,
So yeah, I'm intrigued too, man.
yeah. You're intrigued. Are you put off by the weirdness, the religious elements, devilish elements, if you will?
Yeah, I don't really play with that too much, but I'll check it out. I think there's something there to go see.
I do too. I'm all about weirdness like this, so I will definitely be checking this out. And yeah, I'm digging this. Especially, it just seems like a fresh take on something too.
Yes,
So
different, man. I mean, that's what we all want, man. Different stuff, man. Stop giving the same shit, and that's what I'm talking about.
yep. All right. So that's good, man. We'll check that one out. And if you know any more about the symbolism or anything in that one, let us know in the comments.
But anyway, guys, thank you for listening. As always, look, please like, subscribe, and comment at Show versus Business on X, Threads, YouTube, and Instagram. As you see, we give you guys shout out in the comments, so please continue to comment. Listen to us at Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Visit us at Show versus Business on our website. All right, Mr. Benja, have a good one.
Peace.